We were politically involved with the cause of electronic music. We are going to fight this. We thought that electronic music was Messiah, is going to save everything, and we would be able to do anything, and everything under the sky will be now accessible to us. And one of the reasons good reasons or good techniques to politicize electronic music and make it more palatable is to have somebody, a performer, because given the conditions of the time, you only could play electronic music probably in the stage of a university, where you could find equipment, more or less adequate equipment. And the stage is not a place to play electronic music. I mean, the stage has such a strong cultural connotation, you expect somebody to come out and do something. And here you have these horrible looking black boxes, that didn't do anything, except the playback sound. So in a way, I thought that would be a very attractive way to bring to mainstream electronic music into a situation that is familiar by having a performer. From the other side, that's the less important reason. The real important reason was really, I learned something new. I learned how to do new sounds and different sounds. I want those sounds to slowly become part of me, part of the tradition. Then I said, well, I should take an instrument that is very easy to ensemble, and the higher pitch of the flute is almost like a sine wave almost, and it's very agile, can control the dynamic fairly well over a very extended register, and would be very responsive to a dialogue with tape, and immediately when I went to do that, I discovered really how difficult it was to, for example, unify pitch, because even if you were working in the studio with tempered pitch, every sound that you would use as the beginning of the creation of a sound would have to be over-recorded. In other words, you would start with one sound, you would record it, then reprocess the sound to another two devices, record it, then take the sound again and record it again to other. So you finally would build up a sound that was interesting enough to be used as such in your final piece. But by over-recording the sound, 6 times, the sound was out of pitch, because the little percentage of error would start to add up among the tape recorders. So you couldn't have a very reliable pitch in the tape recorder. So in a way, what I did, I used simply durations that were below a 15th of a second. So you wouldn't be able to tell what the notes in the tape were. So I was really fooling your ear using our limitation as a way of creating high pitch, low pitch, very high pitch, very low pitch, very middle pitch. So in a way, what you hear in the tape, you hear pitches that don't disagree with the tape, with the flute. So in a flute, the flute was the pitchifier, and sometimes you would think that you would hear 4th and 5th and 6th, when they were not, in a way. So you created at that level a illusion of consistency.